Hi lifestyle lovers, welcome back to It's E Lifestyle, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erica. My channel is called It's E Lifestyle, and it is all about creating the lifestyle that you love. Okay lifestyle lovers, so this video is going to be all about how to make your home nice and cozy and add all of the fall vibes without over consuming. So if you see my most recent vlog, then you would have seen the challenge that I was maybe having with kind of decorating my home for the fall. I love to watch decorating videos. So as I go, down my timeline, I'm seeing tons and tons of videos of people decorating for the fall. But one of the things that I did not want to do was I did not want to go out and spend a lot of money on fall decor. And a lot of the fall decor just did not match with the aesthetics of my home. So if you do not want to go out and overconsume and spend hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on seasonal decor, however, you want to create that fall vibe, that cozy feel to your home, this is the video for you. By all means, if you love to decorate your home in fall decor, do exactly what you love, because it is all about creating the lifestyle that you love. But for me, I did not want to overconsume on fall decor. However, I wanted to make my home feel cozy and add a little bit of fall touches. So I am going to be sharing with you 5 ways to make your home feel cozy during the fall season and adding in subtle fall touches to your home. So okay, lifestyle lovers, so one of the first ways to add the fall vibes to your home that's very inexpensive, is very simple, matter of fact, is cookbooks, or very specifically fall cookbooks. They have tons of inexpensive fall cookbooks on Amazon, just displaying fall recipes. And what you're going to do is just get you a nice little inexpensive stand from Amazon as well. And this is a way to display it in your kitchen. You can open it up, to different fall recipes, or you can just have the front cover of the book displaying in your kitchen. It does not necessarily have to be a fall cookbook. You can actually find a cookbook that has like the fall colors in it, or just something or a recipe that looks very, very cozy that's on the front of the cookbook. I actually had a cookbook in my kitchen that I pretty much kept open, but once I closed it and realized the cover displayed all of the fall colors, it had the burgundy, it had the orange, and it looked very cozy, I just propped it up on my kitchen counter, and that was a very simple, inexpensive way to add fall into my kitchen. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so one of the second ways that you're gonna add fall into your home and make your home feel cozy is with different scents. Now, I'm very sensitive to scents, so I have to be kind of strategic with the type of scents that I add into my home. But if you're a fan of Bath and Body Works candles and those scents don't bother you, they have tons of fall scents that you can go in and add to your home. They have pumpkin scents, they have leaf scents, they have all different type of scents that you can add to your home. Currently, I own a 360 diffuser, which was one of the best investments I can say into my home. It lights up my entire living room as well as my kitchen. I know Aroma 360 does have seasonal scents, and I was just recently on their website, so I did check out some of their fall scents that I'm gonna have to actually go into the store and smell. We have an Aroma 360 here in Jacksonville, so because I'm so sensitive to scents in my home, I have to actually smell it just to make sure it's not anything that's gonna bother me or give me a headache. But you can also look for soy blend candles. So currently I'm burning a sand and flog. It's a soy blend candle, so the scent is not as potent. You're not gonna smell it as much. But if you are sensitive to scents, as I am, just look for the candles that are in like the fall colors, but they're soy blend. So just keep in mind, you're not gonna smell it as much. It's not gonna be as potent, but it won't be as strong, you know, like to your nose and to your respiratory system. So, but I think I'm going to probably focus on bringing the fall scents with my Aroma 360 diffuser. But using candles, diffuser oils, room spray, that is a very inexpensive way to bring that fall vibe into your home and make your home seem a lot more cozier. You can also get a pot and put it on the stove. I've seen people add like apples, oranges, cinnamon, all of the fall things, add it to a pot on the stove, and it just kind of emits the aroma throughout your home. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so moving on to the third way that you can make your home feel a lot more cozier and bring fall into your home is just using some chunky throws, just chunky blankets that you can use, you know, when you're cozying up on the sofa or when you're just laying around. You do not necessarily have to use fall color throws. Use the same color that kind of matches with the aesthetic of your home. You know, just the same way that we kind of change out our linen on the bed during the summer months. During the summer months, of course, you know, we like cooler type breathable linen for our bed. And during the colder months, you know, we like kind of like, you know, the heavier comforter and quilts. Do the same thing with your throws if you decorate with throws. And you can find these at places like Amazon, places like Ross, of course, Home Goods. So use just a nice chunky throw that you can, you know, just throw across your sofa, or even add it to like a throw basket, but match the aesthetic of your home. This will definitely make your home feel a lot more cozier, especially when you're snuggling up on the sofa for, you know, a nice cool rainy night just to watch a movie. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so moving on to one of the fourth ways that you can make your home feel a lot more cozier and a lot more fall-like is lighting. Lighting is a very simple way to make your home feel a lot more cozier. Now, I will admit that, you know, my house typically tends to be a lot brighter because I film in here a lot, but almost all of my lighting is on dimmers. So I can actually have my lighting as bright or as dark as I would like it to be. If you're in a space where you're unable to add dimmers to your lighting, just simply change out the light bulbs. You know, change it out to something that's more of a warm light. I use daylight bulbs, which is a really, really bright light. But if you want to create more of a cozy vibe, then you definitely want to use light bulbs with the warm light. So something as simple as just changing your bulbs out in your lighting in your home can make your home a lot more cozier, can add those fall vibes. You know, just adding those cozy and fall vibes to our home is a lot more simpler than it's made out to be. So, okay, lifestyle lovers, so moving on to the next way to add the cozy fall vibes to your home is add an electric fireplace. I know I said that this was going to be on a budget. However, if you were thinking or looking into adding an electric fireplace into your home or your room, this time would actually be the perfect time. But I did say that this was going to be on a budget. However, if that is not in your budget, there is a way that you can bring the fireplace vibes, the cozy vibes to any room in your home that has a TV by simply using a screensaver. Okay, go to YouTube. You can find so many different screensavers that you can add to your TV. These screensavers, they go from 5 to 6 hours. Some of them have cozy fireplaces. When it gets, you know, around the holidays, you can use holiday screensavers. So just add this on your TV and it looks like a piece of artwork on the TV. So definitely utilize screensavers, you know, just to add that nice cozy vibe into your home. Some of the screensavers actually have music that comes along with them, you know, so you can just have, you know, that jazz music playing in the background, just adding all of the vibes, all of the cozy, the fall vibes to your home. Although I would definitely recommend investing in an electric fireplace. If that's not in your budget, that's fine. In the meantime, use the fireplace screensavers that you can find right here on YouTube. Go to your search bar and search fireplace screensavers or fall screensaver art, or something to that effect, and I guarantee you something will come up that can add a vibe to your home. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so I believe I said I was going to give you 5 ways to add the cozy vibes and the fall decor to your home. But just to bring it back full circle, I do have a bonus. When we talked about one of the first ways to add the fall vibes to your home is to utilize like a fall recipe cookbook. Utilize some of the recipes in that cookbook. There's nothing like bringing the fall vibes to your home by having a hot glass of apple cider. You can add a cinnamon stick to it. You can add Cool Whip to it, a hot cup of cocoa. Add in that chunky throw that we talked about earlier. Turn on the fireplace or turn on your fireplace screensaver. By using all of these things combined can just create that fall cozy vibe. So if you come across a fall cookbook that has some really good recipes in it, utilize those recipes. There's nothing that says fall like a bowl of chili, a grilled cheese, some clam chowder. I've never made clam chowder before, but I love clam chowder. I think that's a recipe that I'm definitely gonna try this fall season. Fall drinks, pumpkin spice. You don't have to go out to Starbucks to get those fall drinks. Those are vibes and recipes and drinks that we can create in our own home to give us that fall cozy feel. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so that is 5 ways that you can add fall into your home, make your home feel a lot more cozier without over consuming in the fall decor. So just to recap, we talked about cookbooks with fall recipes. We talked about changing out your lighting in your home, making the lighting a lot more warmer. We also talked about investing in a electrical fireplace or using a fireplace screensaver that you can find here on YouTube. We also talked about scents, bringing those fall cozy scents into your home, as well as chunky throws. All of these are inexpensive ways without over consuming. If you do decide to invest in those fall recipe cookbooks, make sure you try some of those recipes, because I definitely plan to try some new recipes this fall season. But that is it for this video, lifestyle lovers. If you have a way that you add fall into your home that does not require spending a lot of money or overconsumption, make sure to include it in the description box. That way I can incorporate that as well. But that is it for this video, lifestyle lovers. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I love you guys. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, make sure that you subscribe before you leave. I love to bring home content, as well as I do vlogs occasionally, so you can get snippets into my life as well. So if you are interested in any of those things, be sure to subscribe before you leave. As always, I love you guys, and I hope you're having a great week, a great weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.